Hello guys, welcome back to this series on JavaScript. In this video, we'll be discussing logical operators. Okay, so far we've looked at some comparison operators. Now we will now be discussing three logical operators. They are not, or, and. Not, or, and. Now these three operators are logical operators. Let's assume I have a variable here. I have a variable num equals to 7. In JavaScript, this is how you write not. Exclamation mark. This is not. With exclamation mark. Good. So I can say if num is not equal to 5, then alas the number is 4. What will I see on my browser? If num is not equal to 4. So it means that you are checking if num is not equal to 4. What's the value of num? It is 7 in this case. 7 is not equal to 5. If num is not equal to 5, alas the number is 4. And since 7 is not equal to 5, it means that this condition is true. And since it is true, then you will see the number is 4 on your browser. So the number is 4. Let me close all these tabs. So the number is 4. So you use num to negate a value that is opposite of what you actually wanted to say. So we look at the not equal to. Not equal to. Also, we have the not exactly equal to. That is like this. Just the same way we have the triple equal to as exactly equal to. We also have the not exactly equal to. Look at something. What if you have let's just have this. What will I see on my browser? Will I see the number is 4 or not? Variable num is 5. So you have if num is not equal to 5, the number is 4. Is this condition true or not? Remember, as with our double equal to, we only check for the values. Same thing here. This not equal to is only interested in the value, it's not interested in the data type. So in this case, it tells you that 5 is equal to 5, but the condition says only do this if num is not equal to. So meaning that you will not see it. Do you understand now? One of the ways to understand this is whenever you say not, first put your equal to. Is this condition true? If it is yes, then return the opposite. Num equals to 5. Is 5 equals to 5? Yes. I told you that the double equal to we check for both. We only check for the values. It's not going to check for the data type. So this double equals to we only check for the value. Is not going to check for the data type. So in this case, is 5 equals to 5? Yes. Now, if you have not, it means the opposite of your answer. Do you get it now? It means the opposite of your answer, which is false. So you have false there, so nothing will happen because it returned false. But what if we now have this not exactly equal to? This will return true. The reason is this. First put this. Is 5 equal to 5? No. Is 5 equal to 5? No, because this will not only check the value, it will also check the data types. So just put the opposite of your answer. Do you understand now? Is 5 equals to 5 false? So the opposite of false is, once you have not, the opposite of false is true. So you have the number is 4. Number is 4. So do you understand how not works now? It negates your answer. So you can also have, okay, we look at the not equal to. Let's move to the next thing, which is the or. So let's look at or. What if I have two variables there? Variable b, let's say equals to Or means that do this thing if any of these conditions is true, if any of them is true. So I can say if num equals to 3 or b equals to 12. Will I see this? Yes, because one of them is true. Look at it this way. Imagine if I want to send someone on an errand to get maybe food for me. I now ask the boy, oh boy, take money, go to the canteen. If there is rice, get rice. If there is no rice, get beans. So once the person get there, we will ask the person in charge, the person selling the food seller, is there rice? If there is rice, he's going to buy rice. Is there rice? No, but there is beans. He will ask if there is beans. Is there beans? Yes, meaning it's going to come with beans. And if there is both rice and beans, of course, if we buy food, if we buy rice. Now, if there is no rice and there is no beans, that's when he won't buy anything from me. Do you understand now? So, if we go there, ask if there is rice, yes, if we buy rice. Then, if there is no rice, we ask them, is there beans? If there is beans, yes, we buy beans. And if I'm lucky and there is both rice and beans, meaning if we only buy rice, that's the first one that's available. But if there is no rice and there is no beans, then if we come back, it's not going to do anything. So that is or, buy rice or beans. That is the way it works. So this is how to write or in JavaScript. These double slashes. These double slashes. That is the sign beside page up. The page up button on your system. The sign beside. Just press shift and that sign beside the page up button. That's the backward slash. Shift backward slash. Then you have it. Press it twice. So that's for or. That's for or in JavaScript. So it's going to say if num is 3 or b equals to 12, alert the number is 4. I will still see the number is 4 because one of them is 2. What if I now make this to be 7 and I make this to be 4? I will still see the number is 4 because although this is 4, this is 2. You understand? There's no rice, but there is beans, so you will still buy me food. So I see the number is 4. So what if both of them are correct? Then of course, definitely you will see the number is 4 because both of them are correct. I only need one of them to be right, and luckily for me, both of them are correct. Then what if I now have 5 here and I have 12 here? Now in this case, none of them is correct. Num is not 5 and b is not 12. Num is not 5 and b is not 12. So I will not see, and it is not going to do whatever I have here. So nothing happens. So that is how or works. Let's now go to the next one. And this is how to write and in JavaScript. Double %. This is how hand works. Let's assume I want to buy food. Then maybe I'm the type that doesn't take rice alone. I only take rice when I have beans, and I only take beans when there is rice. Good. I now send this boy to the canteen. Oh boy, once he gets to the canteen, only buy food for me if there is rice and beans. If there is rice, meaning that if there is rice alone, don't buy, because maybe I can't take rice alone. If there is beans alone, don't buy. I can't take beans alone. Only buy the food for me if there is rice and there is beans. I'm using and there is rice and there is beans. So you go to the canteen and ask, is there rice? Yes. Okay. Wait. Don't sell it yet. Let me check if there is beans. Is there beans? Yes. Then good. Now sell food for me. But once he asks, is there rice? And they say yes. Then is there beans and they say no, he's not going to buy any food. He's not going to buy any food. Then once he gets there and he said, is there rice? And they say no, he won't even bother asking if there's beans again, because I asked him to use and. So once there is no rice, he won't even bother asking for beans again, you just come back. So that is how and works. And checks for the two conditions. So in this case, I won't say anything. Then I can, what if I have 4 here, or 3 here, and I have 12 here? This is right, correct, but this is false, so it's not going to do whatever you have here. It will return false. Nothing happens. What if I put 4 here and I put 7 here? Nothing happens. Although this is correct, but this is correct, but this is wrong. So because both of them are not correct, it's not going to do anything. Then what if I now have this here? In this case, the 2 conditions are correct, so it's going to do what we have here. So the number is 4. So you can do it for more than one entity. You can say, or maybe let's even have ABC. So this is correct, this is correct. I'm doing them using AND, meaning that this is correct. Then this is OR. Well, since this is already correct, OR means I only need one of the conditions to be true. So this does not necessarily need to be true. So I will still see the number is 4. I only need one condition to be true. Now, what of a circumstance where, or a situation when I have something like this? I have places. It follows the laws of BODMAS, brackets first. It first evaluates what you have inside the brackets. What do you have here? B is 4 or C is 7. Let's see. Is B equals to 4? Yes. Meaning definitely this will return true, because I only need one of these 2 conditions to be true. And since this is already true, well, I don't even need to check this second condition again. So this will return true. So remove all this and put true. Now, meaning that is correct. Then this is AND. This is AND. Is not equals to 3. Yes, this is also true. Since this is also true, then it means it will alert the number is 4. So let's run this on the browser. You will see the number is 4. What if I now change this position of this braces and I put it here instead? I change the position here and I decide to put it here. Let's see what we're going to get. Num equals to 3. Okay, sorry, let me put C equals to 7 and B equals to 4. Num equals to 3 and C equals to 7. Although this is correct, but this is wrong. So this will return false. And means before it can return true, both conditions must be true. So in this case, since this is false, then it's going to neglect everything here and return false. Now I now have OR B equals to 4. Is B equals to 4? Yes. B equals to 4, but remember I'm using OR to join these together. In OR I only need one of them to be true. I only need one of them to be true. Since this is 2, it means it's going to do it. OR means I only need just one of them to be, so I don't need the 2 conditions to be true. Do you understand it now? So if I run this on the browser, I will still see the number is 4 because it solves everything to true. So in our next video, we continue from here. Thank you very much.